Mpho has also recently branched out into singing through her recently released debut EP, Wena O Modimo. The songstress showcases her anointed voice through this project that serves as her official introduction into the music industry. Well, and to tell us more about this body of work and her music journey, she joins us in studio. Her name is Mpho Putini. Good morning and welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, Lewi. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being with us this morning. I mean, talk to us about your musical journey. Where did it all start for you?
So I've always loved music. Growing up as a young girl, it's just always been a part and parcel of who I am. You know, I'd sing at assembly in both primary and high school. So it's just really been part of my journey. I used to be part of the worship team at some point. But I focused on other aspects of my career for the longest of time. And during lockdown is when I decided to finally venture into music.
And the last time you were here, you were talking about your debut single, Sizodlula.
Yes.
How has that done? You know, what are some of the highlights that came with working on that project?
Oh, it's been so amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, Sizodlula did really well, better than I actually expected. Thanks to this platform and many other platforms that I've been afforded. So it did really well. It set the tone for the EP. So it's been really, really amazing. I mean, it's just a message of encouragement to South Africans, really, reminding them of God's faithfulness, even through different situations that we find ourselves in.
What lessons came with working on that project, and you know, how were your eyes opened in terms of what the music industry and how it operates?
You know, the one thing I've learned is that there's so much to learn in the music industry. Just because you are in the media space does not necessarily mean you understand the music space. Really partner up with people who have the know-how so they can help you. Ask questions if you need help, you know, ask for it, and that's going to help you a great deal. Promote your music. So there's a lot that I'm learning, you know, within the space.
Yeah. Talk to us about your new single, Wena O Modimo. Tell us a little bit about that.
So Wena O Modimo is an EP with 3 songs, Mpho, which is a hymn that's very close to my heart. I love it. And I've got Sizodlula there, and I've got Wena O Modimo. And Wena O Modimo, in essence, it's just God, giving God praise and the honor. Psalms 156 says, let everything that has breath praise the Lord. And for me, that captures the essence of the EP. We had situations and so much was going on with trials and tribulations. And now we're giving God praise. We're like, Wena O Modimo, and it's just really acknowledging his kingship in your life and saying, Wena uphakame in my life. That's essentially what it's about.
Why the decision to only have 3 songs on the EP?
So initially I was going to have a 4th, but I realized, I mean, what we were just talking about, partnering up with people, getting advice and so forth and so on. And my other English song is coming up in January. I decided to release that as a single because you really need to keep dropping music from time to time. That is also important. But I also feel like there needs to be growth and improvement. And if it means you need to pause in order to work on it, so be it.
Who did you work with on this project?
So on this one, I worked with Tinyiko Matebula. He was the producer on the album. I worked with Jobe, who did the mixing and mastering. And I worked with Maxon as well, who directed the video. And a lot of other people, really. Tinyiko would come with his team, and they were absolutely amazing.
And you just said now the music video. How was that? How was that experience?
It was really amazing.
Yeah.
So I did a live. I did both vocals and video together. So we did everything in one. It really was a beautiful experience for me because I feel like it's been a long time coming. Like I said, I've been pursuing other things in my career, like radio, TV, but never my music. You know, I feel like I'm more than just a shower musician. You know, there's so much more to pour out, and I felt it was time. What am I waiting for? I need to pour out my gift. I need to sing. I need to work on it. I need to give God praise because, God has been so good in my life. I don't even know where to start.
Yeah. What do you call this chapter in your life? I mean, you've done the broadcasting, you've done all these other things, but then this is a particular chapter in your journey, the music one. How would you define it?
Oh, it's peaceful, it's fulfilling. When you finally do something that you're meant to do, when you're finally pouring out what has been deposited in you, it all comes together so beautifully. So it's just one of those beautiful things, really. I feel I'm just in a space where I'm enjoying God's peace more than anything else, especially when you know the thing about my music is that I knew for the longest of time this is something I'm supposed to do, you know what I mean? And it's been on hold. So when you finally get the chance and the opportunity to do it, it's just fulfilling.
And timing is everything, eh?
It is, it is. God works mysteriously. Because I mean, I could have done this 5, 6, 7 years ago. You know, I could have started in music, but it came at a perfect time during COVID when a lot of us were losing not just loved ones, our livelihoods, and so much more was happening, so much uncertainty, not just for the country, but globally. And having to give people hope, not only people, but myself. You know, it gave me a chance to give myself hope, to give others hope and say, listen, Sizodlula, God was with the Israelites, he was faithful, he's still that faithful God in your life. Even when you're going through a stormy season, he is faithful.
Speak to us about the decision of these covers, because I know you must take decisions in, you know, the cover. Are you happy with that? How did that come, that decision and the creative process?
In actual fact, I always take pictures. I love pictures. I love my family, my kids. So from time to time, we'll take pics. But this was way before I took pictures at the time. And I thought, I loved the pictures so much. I thought it would definitely work for the cover. And I'm always using the same person for the pics. And I thought, you know what? We both decided that this would work perfectly for Wena O Modimo.
And this recorded live in studio was actually a great idea because of the direction that you'd like to take.
Absolutely. And I think as well, it captures the worship and just the atmosphere at the time. I think it really is beautiful to do it live. It's really, really great.
So where to from here? Promotion of the album, which direction are you heading?
I mean, I've started here already, you know, to perform, and I'm always out and about really on different platforms pushing the music. Not only that, but out worshiping and going out there to the people at churches to say, listen, here's Wena O Modimo. And I think more than anything else, my heart is to just capture the heart of worship. You don't necessarily have to be crystal perfect, and I'm not saying that we need to compromise, that's not what I mean, but I just mean your heart of worship needs to come out. We all have a different story, our testimonies are not the same, our journey in life, you know, will never ever be the same, and it's just your own personal story, your own personal journey with what God continues to do in your life.
All right, Mpho, thank you so much for talking to us. Good luck with your career going forward. Actress, radio and TV presenter turned gospel music sensation Mpho Putini, and she joined us this morning to tell us more about her newly released EP titled Wena O Modimo. Quick ad break, or back after this. Stay with us.